Hello. I thought maybe I'd start talking to you about my vision board from this angle. You might not recognize me because this is the other view, not the one that you see through Zoom. And the reason I wanted to start here was because I wanted you to see the wallpaper of the desk that I Zoom at and study at. And also just pointing out that this actual desk is reclaimed wood from a UAS remodel back in the 90s that my wife made into a desk. Okay, let's get into the explanation of my vision board. And here it is. As you can see, it is the exact same wallpaper as my desk area. With all the different things that I'm into, it's actually probably pretty surprising that this is the first vision board I've ever created. So the title of my vision board is 2025 Growth. Growth is the theme that ties all of it together. And while it looks like one big collage, it actually has some sections to it. Although those sections do intertwine, because that is how I live my life. Everything is connected and everything has a reason. My birthday's in April, so I am an Aries, and this kind of represents some of my spirituality and my belief system. So that's front and center, representing me. Also in the center is home and family, which I have here in quotes, comforts. These are the things that bring me the most comfort and safety and security. So this is not currently the home that I live in, but this is a digitally rendered version of the home that I have in my dreams for my family. And in that home will come easy living, but also a picture of my kids all together, which is a rarity. My wife and I with my son, who does live at home with us, and just some communal spaces with green so that we can spend quality time together. This is a trip that my family took to England, so my mom, myself, and my son, and this is with my great aunt who's in her 90s, and my sister. So these two live in England, and we went over to visit them. This just represents wanting more of these times together with family. I have a picture that I took of the full moon last week over here because I thought it was spectacular, and I think it's important to stop and realize that some of the things that we want, tangible items, there's even more like magic in the things that the universe and nature provides us. So speaking about nature, we'll work our way up here. Here's a picture that I've used in some of my presentations. This is myself and my dog, Johnny Wasabi, on one of our nature walks. And I thought this was a beautiful mossy spot, so we sat and enjoyed it. And so that sort of takes me into this picture that I put here is actually me holding a certification in silvotherapy. I am now a certified silvotherapy practitioner for forest bathing. I'm not sure what I'll do with that, but I'm hoping that I'll incorporate it at some point as I seek to go further with my education. Obviously, I love brains, behavioral health student, and I do hope to graduate with a degree in behavioral health sciences. When I figure all this out and it all ties together, I hope to have a meaningful space that I can do some sort of practice and actually work with people. That is the ultimate dream. And so I'm reminding myself that there are no limits to how I imagine this and what I create out of it. Funnily enough, as soon as I created this vision board, I actually just finished it tonight, got to my desk to get ready for class, and Sarah had sent out the reminder email about the behavioral health endorsement. And I like collecting certifications, so it is almost like I manifested that immediately. I consider myself a pretty lucky person. I'm obsessed with 4-leaf clovers. Every time I see a patch of clovers, I spend some time looking for a 4-leaf clover and almost always find one. Here's a really big one that I found last summer. That to me represents that I am able to manifest the things that I want in my life, and I find a lot of wonder in the outdoors. So this all sort of goes into the education and career, which for me is the expansion in my life. And this lucky number 13 down here, I was actually offered my job at UAS on the 13th. So that is this section, which of course bleeds into my home and family and comfortability. And going back over here, I talked a little bit about who these people are and what this trip was. And so this is the travel lifestyle section, which I call connections. It also incorporates some of the more material wishes for myself. So I do have a black Subaru here. I own a black Subaru. I bought that Subaru in 2017. I bought it with the intention of driving it until my son turned 16 and then selling it to him for a reasonable price and getting a new Subaru. So that's just sort of me putting that out into the universe that it is getting pretty close to that time. Here are some hands doing some ceramics. I don't know that I necessarily want to do ceramics. I have done ceramics in the past, but this is more of a representation of just getting in touch with myself and getting messy and getting artistic and getting back to some of those more creative hands-on experiences that really fulfill me. This is a picture of my mom, my wife, Kim, and myself on the English coast, just being goofy, laughing with family, exploring. This is myself with some of my best friends, and I put us in Spain. So that's just some hopes to spend more quality time with people that I really care about, traveling, exploring, searching, and just learning from cultures, learning from my loved ones. And as far as my year of growth that I'm hoping for and manifesting for some wonderful experiences and expansions, comforts, and connections. Thank you for coming on my vision board journey with me. Actually, I do have one more thing. I'm back. I bought myself this pack of gold stickers in the hopes that as this year progresses and I manifest some of these things, I can check them off. So I'm counting this behavioral health endorsement certification as one of those things I can count off. So the first gold star is going on, and hopefully it will be covered in gold stars by the end of the year.